Hi, welcome back to Leslie Crafts and welcome back to our first collab of August with Lottie, and this one is how to use your scraps. Righto, so if you've seen my other video today, you've seen me make some stuff with Graphic 45 and I have got loads of it left, so, and it's all been cut into, so it's scraps to me. So I've cut loads out into 1 by 1 inch paper squares, and I've also done the same with some of my Harry Potter papers as well. So I have got quite a few different ones to select. So I haven't put them all together because obviously I need to keep them separately. Just before I go on, this was not my original idea. I was looking on YouTube to see what I could do, and this is the one that jumped out at me. And also, I think I did have a list with Lottie of what sort of things that we could do. I'm really sorry, Lottie, but totally didn't write it down. Totally, it's gone out of my head because at the moment I'm like cuckoo, can't keep anything in there. But I can show you what I have done with them, and I'm still doing them over time. This is going to be an ongoing one until I'm satisfied with the amount I have made. So first of all, you will need some blank white card or any other colour cards you want, and you want to cut it down into 3 inches by 4 inches, and that is a standard pocket Project Life card. So and I think you can get 4 out of an A4 piece of card. So that is what you need. And then you'll have a strip of paper, and you can get 2 by 4 pieces like this as well. And I will show you what I have done with this one. So that is your first step is to sit down and cut out loads of 1 inch squares. Second one is to cut out your backing, and then what you want to do is I have done some, I've sort of got them in different stages, is to get your little squares randomly, may I add, and you want some tape. And what I do is I lay down my piece of card and I work out if I want it that way or if I want it that way. It does make a difference. I'm going to do this way for today. And then you just want to get your little pieces of card, and then you just want to randomly stick them down. Now I don't stick them down straight away. I do it so I can see what I am doing. And for some reason that is not a true. No, that's 3.5. That's wrong. So where's my 4 by 4? That's it. There we go. See, life's never dull with me, is it? Right, let's start again. So we just lay these down, and that's one reason why you shouldn't stick it down until you are totally happy with it. So you do your first row, and then you do your second row. And again, the more scrap papers you have, the better choice you've got. For some reason I don't have that many papers, even though I have loads of them lying around. So it's a case of repeating the pattern. So we'll do that one there. And a bit like skill, you don't put the same colour together. Even though you can do if you really want to, but your aim is for it to be like a patchwork quilt. That is what you're aiming for. So, looking for a pink piece of paper. There we go. I knew I've got one here somewhere. So that's what you want to end up like. And I will show you it when I will stick this one down and I will show you what it looks like. Now then, if I'm going to be posting this in the group, it keeps on changing its name and I'm really sorry. Oh, it's Crafts, Swaps and Collaborations now, so I will have it in the link below. If not, can somebody just give me a shout and I will add it into it. So then I just go over them and I literally just put the smallest piece of tape in the middle, and you'll see why in a minute. Now the idea of this is for it to look like a piece of patchwork quilt. Now the version I saw, she actually used material. Well, I have got material, but it's not what I want to use it for. So I thought, what other way I can use it? And I thought I can use my scraps of paper, and it will go, my projects will go one a little bit further, and two, it's a little bit different as well. So we don't have to be perfect, which is great for me. And you will have seen my other video for my other collaboration, which is building your stash for swaps and stuff. And this is a good one because once you finish with it, and you'll see what I mean, you can do it as little note cards. And it's a different way to say thank you. And it hasn't cost you, you know, the only thing it's cost you is time. But you can do this in front of a telly, you can cut them all out in front of a telly. You know, don't worry about the gaps because I'll show you what we're doing next. With this one you do have to have a sewing machine, I'm afraid. Or you can use washi tape, totally up to you how you want to finish them off. Okay, so that is what you will end up with. And as you can tell, I have done quite a few. As you can tell, these are going vertical while that one is going horizontal. But again, you can use it either way, it doesn't really matter. So that is what I've done so far with the Harry Potter ones. So we'll just put them back in there so I know where they are. And here's some I prepared earlier. Okay. Just like so. Just move on there because this is the finished one. Okay. And then what you want to do is you want to go to your sewing machine and you want to stitch down all the lines and across as well. So and again, you can just do this when you've got no kids, and you can just run them all through at the same time and do that. So that is what I've done with this paper collection. And just do it like that. So that is that one there. And then after you've sewn it, you want to put it through an embossing folder. I don't think this will be, don't think you'll be able to pick these up, but the embossing folders I've used are from Crafter's Companion, and I've had these for God knows how long and I've never really used them, so got them out and I've used them. And that is the back of the batten. So that is the doily one, and then that's like the rose one. But in real life, it gives your card that little bit of texture. So that's what I've done with them. Then after you've done that, you'll want to back it with another piece of paper on another card so you can write on it. And then with the tags, I've just got my punch from Stampin' Up and I've just made it into a tag. Simple as that. Or you can cut it out or whatever you want to do. And then you can decorate them up. I will do this one. I will do one of these with you as well. And again, these are from scraps. This is an embellishment. I will be showing you how I've made this over the next couple of weeks with another collaboration I am in. That is a word from China, and I've just backed it with some coordinating cardstock. So that is that one there. And then I just need some ribbon, and that's sort of buried at the moment, so I will putting these on. And once I've done everything, I will show you what I have made over, and I will post photographs as well. So that is that one. So somebody asked me ages ago what I do with all my embellishments I make. Well, I do stuff like this. So I sit down and I just literally cut out card, cut out lots of different things, and after I either finish work or when I'm watching telly at night once the kids have gone to bed and the partner's got his F1 on and stuff like that. So I've got love here, so I'm going to back it with orange. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Not everybody likes this, but I find it easier for things like this because it's less messy and you can get good coverage on your item. And then literally I'm just going to put it on there and stick it down. And then I'm just going to get a pair of scissors and I'm going to roughly chop it out to begin with. And again, I am using full pizza card for this one because I've run out of my card. But scrap card will be fine for these. So never chuck anything out because you can always use it. So that is that little word done up. This is an embellishment I literally just made in the previous video, and I am just going to work out where I want all this to go, and I don't know if I oh yeah. Now I got this from the Works. It's only £1 and it's different threads, so I can't get to the other grey one, so I'm going to just get the the silver or the white one. I'm going to get a generous amount with some really blunt scissors, and then I'm going on the back. I'm going to have like 2 fingers wide. Oh, totally off camera. I'm going to do it so with some interest. Excuse me, coming out the back. And then literally I'm just going to tape that down. Lots of little bits of tape. There we go. So you just add that little bit of, I don't know, something, and then it goes on there. So I'm going to put this onto foam pads. So you can just put them anywhere and everywhere. So obviously you want the dimension of this. And then we won't necessarily stick in the middle because obviously we want to stick on the tape. So you just take off all the backing. Just like so. You don't have to have the backing on if you wanted a flat embellishment. But I'm just going to pop it up. And then I might pop this one up as well. Now these can go in to junk journals, albums. You can even put them on cards as a topper. You can do whatever you want to really. And at the end of the day, it hasn't cost you anything because you are literally using scraps. So that is that one there. And you know, you can write on the back, or you can just stick it in with, you know, your album. Just put tape along the three edges and just pop it in. And you can make yourself a pocket. And there's the tag. So again, I will show you what I do with the Harry Potter ones, and I'll most probably be making some Halloween ones and anything else I've been using for different projects. So that is those two there. I hope that's been helpful for you, for ones who have asked what I do with my embellishments, and also how to use up your scraps a little bit differently as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye now.